Ninja Reviews. Hello all you ninjas and non-ninjas, I'm your host Ninja Jordan, and today we are playing Super Mario 3D All-Stars. This is a bit of a nostalgia blast for me, you know. I grew up obviously with all of these Marios, and so it's pretty cool to see them again in a little collection. I mean, who knows what Nintendo's planning to do with virtual console stuff. So let's dive right back into Mario 64. Oh, I like they use a little artwork from the original manual book. Oh, this is nostalgic. Oh, this is a nostalgia blast. Yeah, oh, come on, get the nose. There it is. Womp. Womp. Give me that mustache. Womp. Enjoyable. Alright. Oh, that music. Oh, the memories. Oh, it's bringing them back. It's bringing them all back. Oh, I like how they use the HD rumble a little bit in here. I'm using the Pro controller as I am wont to do in these days. So for anyone who doesn't know, any maybe newcomers, new youngins who are watching this channel, this is actually the first time they referred to Princess Peach as Peach. You know, I know it seems weird now when just like every version of her is Peach, but there was a time when she used to be known as Princess Toadstool. You know, she was the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. Made sense. But this was the first time they actually called her Peach. I think in the Ciao, you've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Okay. Yeah, I think in the Japanese she was always referred to as Peach. I feel like I heard that somewhere, but I could be wrong. Okay, we'll do the dash. Shoulder buttons for the crouch. Oh, man. All the times. I used to spend so much time as a kid, like, just running around this intro area. It really is, like, a perfect example of game design. Look how clean it looks, too. Actually, you know what? Even in like the polygons, they cleaned it up pretty nice. As a seasoned cameraman, we'll be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle with the stick. Okay, cool. It's a bit of a shame that they didn't like fix the camera in such a way that they allowed you to like have like full control. I mean, I get it. You know, they're maintaining the nostalgia value of it, but it would have been nice. I mean, it's sort of the double-edged sword of Nintendo. They kind of they don't really adhere to convention. You know, they sort of go and they do their own thing, but at the same time, it's very frustrating that they don't implement like, you know, small quality of life changes. I mean, Zelda Majora's Mask on the 3DS had a free camera. And I mean, it didn't work all the time, but it worked. Ah, good old bottom on battlefield. You're in the middle of a battlefield where there is like no combat taking place whatsoever. Yeah. Stomp that Goomba. So I mean, like, it really is like this game is just such a great example of like good game design at work. You know what I mean? It's just like, come here. Like everything about it completely holds up to this day. Like how fluid the control is. You know how seamless the simple interactions like jumping, like and like and moving, like sliding and punching and whatnot. It just feels so good. And then here's a little game design tidbit you might not know. So Mario was actually designed, the way he sort of like moves, the way he kind of like tilts when he runs, was supposed to like emulate the like the feeling of a joystick. Like his body is supposed to be like the joystick, and when you tilt the joystick, his body tilts in that direction. So it's that like way of connecting the player visually to like the control pad. It was really like cleverly designed. I don't think it doesn't get enough credit. Oh, okay. You know, it took me 20-something years, but I finally understand why they're lobbing big water blobs at you. Because they're bob-ombs. They're trying to put them out. Duh. Oh, you know what? It doesn't take the fastest ninja to run the race, but as long as you get to the end at some point, then you're okay. Let's see, can I do a little tricky here? Can I do a little tricky here? Nope. Come on, get up. Get up there. Mario. Okay, you're not listening to me. I want you... Okay, you know what? I'm just saying a ninja probably could have jumped up that wall. He would have done it. Woo, dodging these things. This used to seem like such a perilous challenge when I was younger. But Mario cleans these balls pretty effectively. You don't even need to double jump. Just one jump over them and you're good. But I think that's another way of like the way that this game is just like so easy to pick up. It's so easy for players to understand. You know, it doesn't like something like double jumping and triple jumping. Like you're sort of naturally gonna do it as you're running up and trying to jump over these balls. And so you're gonna pick up, hey buddy, and you're gonna pick that up pretty easily.
I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot in my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my gods, by which I mean giant rolling balls, but you'll never escape my grasp, and you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me on this royal turf? Let me just give you my weakness. I'll just tell it to you, because I'm kind of a nice guy. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that's what, that's the problem when you start the, Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. I thought you were disqualified right away from...
Let me just slowly lumber around while you clearly have a speed advantage on me. I shouldn't have told you my weakness. That seemed like a bad idea in hindsight. Ow.
Oh, okay, now he's getting a little faster. So maybe I gotta do... I'm just gonna do this. No, don't hurt me! Woohoo, sucker! Oh, whoops. Damn it, these controls. They haven't aged the most gracefully, I'll admit. I think it's weird. I don't know, it's weird because, like... there you go. Like, the way they mapped the punch button and, like, the slide button when you're, like, in, like, speed together, the same button. It takes a little remembering. Eat it! That's 3 big hits.
What? Could it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? Why did I tell you my weakness? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to dig on King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here's your star, Mario, as I promised. If you want to see me again, select a star from the menu. For now, farewell.
Like, we straight up killed him. What do you mean, see him again? He's dead. Alright, now we are coming in strong. Playing, what might be my second favorite of all the 3D Mario games. Super Mario Sunshine. I honestly think this game, is a bit underrated, man. I think it gets a lot of undue crap for, you know, a lot of people say that the controls are, like, bad, and it doesn't, like, I never understood that. I always felt like the controls were, like, just as responsive as any Mario game, and it's like you have this, like, added level of control with, you know, the FLUDD. Oh, what happened? Well, the plane came to an abrupt stop, and none of you were wearing seatbelts, which means you probably would have died. I mean, why weren't they wearing seatbelts? It's just natural. You're landing on a plane. You're approaching the landing zone. We would have had to put your seatbelts on 10 minutes before you got there. Oh, it's so... Like, look at her expression. Why did they make her such a goober in this one? Like, guh? Could it... What, there's a person standing there? But Mario's standing right here. It doesn't make sense. Yep. Alright. Time for Mario to go do his thing. Go be a hero. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh. Oh no, I'm getting all sloppy. Ugh. Ugh. Get out of there. That was my fault. I got sloppy. There we go. Take a nice little... Get cleaned off in the water there. God, oh man, the water in this game. It's something, I think it's something that always made me love this game. Like, that's the reason I fell in love with it the first time. What's this guy saying? Take the water pump and clean the airstrip, you. Yeah, you got it. Nice. My little buddy. FLUDD. Now, is FLUDD a girl or a boy? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it, you know, it's non-binary. I don't know. I just always thought it was a girl. It sounded like it had a, like, sort of a female voice. And, I always liked that. I always thought, you know, if Mario should have a companion, it should be like a female. We need stronger female representation in video games. You know what? I'm gonna make a stand right now. FLUDD is a female character. When people talk about the best female characters in video games, I'm putting FLUDD up on that list. She shoots water out of her face. She lets you do a little hover. Can I skip this? I know all these things. This would have been a nice thing to include in the special edition. Maybe a way to skip these tutorials. I guess they filmed cutscenes though. Like people filmed this and recorded this, and people worked on it. So, you know, it's nice to watch it. I'm sure they're like sitting there and they were like, oh, I can't wait till someone watches my tutorial and sees it. Okay, oh, yeah, okay, oh, that's, okay, that's weird. So did that... Oh, okay, so they did. So now using the shoulder button, so ZR, like, lets you spray while mobile, and just the R button locks you in place, but it doesn't go to that over-the-shoulder thing that the original Mario Sunshine did. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I liked that about it. You got that little, like, close-up aiming, like, profile. It was really nice. Ah, and here it comes, the big gooey piranha plant. Just get a little water in your mouth there. Oh, I'm honestly not crazy. Oh, okay. So clicking the stick in puts you in this viewpoint. Okay, that's okay. I can get used to that. I don't understand why they didn't do like the way they did it initially. Maybe it's just because the triggers aren't the same. It's one of the things that I like. I don't know, when people talk about controllers, like the GameCube controller, in my opinion, is one of the most well-designed controllers ever made. Like it feels good in your hands. Like, you know, the shoulder buttons are really like nice, and they have a good click feel when you stick them all the way down. And it was something that made Sunshine work in a lot of ways, right? Like if you hold the shoulder button down just a little bit, you can spray while mobile, but clicking it in, like, you have that good visceral feeling of like clicking the button in and it locks you in place, right? Like it's like with Mario 64, it's that way of sort of connecting the player visually and almost like from like, you know, like from a like a static feeling to the control pad. Like it locks you in place. You're locking your button in place. It worked. Why is this guy dressed like a mobster? Is this supposed to be like a My Cousin Vinny reference? He's not even dressed like a lawyer. He's just wearing a jacket. I don't know. We gotta get all this goop off of Delfino Square. I've always liked Delfino Plaza. I've always liked Delfino Plaza too. I like that the music is very like, it's gonna sound weird to say it, but it's very Italian. Like it's got that kind of like mandolin and like accordion, and it feels very like, I don't know, like you're walking through like Milano. I've always liked it. Man, this is kangaroo court right now. This is not even fair. They had every right to object. But like he's just like, no. Court is adjourned. I am the judge, jury, and executioner. Mario shall be put to death. All they did was put a little paint on things, like Jesus.
But the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this.
Man, you know what? You kind of forget how games in like the early to mid 2000s were very exposition heavy. Even a game like Mario couldn't just be like, alright, here's a sandbox, go have fun. It's like, no, we have to have a big story also, and a lot of exposition. I mean, and because again, its story is really no different than Mario 64. It's just like, here's a bunch of stars, go get them, and they're gonna fix things. But, you know, we have to stick Mario in a jail cell for 15 minutes before we can let you run around and have fun and spray things. Also, who sits like that? His feet are literally, like, connected. I don't know. It seems really weird. I couldn't just have him, like, sitting, like, legs out. And here's another thing, like people like complain about. It's like, oh, this game is just, it's like a cleaning simulator. You just run around and spray water on stuff. It's like, yeah, but that's how they're teaching you how the mechanics of the game work. You know what I mean? You have to kind of learn what this game is doing. Okay. Again, I feel like the button placement on like on the Switch controllers versus how they worked on the GameCube controllers, like they're not as it doesn't feel as like responsive. And it's so weird how I'm tilting the controller right now, I think because like just naturally I want it to like have motion aiming also. It's weird. See, and this is what I mean. This is, you know, back what I was saying with the Mario 64, right? Like, it's weird. It's that Nintendo didn't make any, like, adjustments to this. Like, you know, I kind of, like, it's Nintendo is... I think they trade a little too much sometimes on nostalgia. You know, like, obviously everyone's gonna love this because it's, like, nostalgia, and it's like, oh, yeah, I remember Mario. And I loved these games, so of course I'm gonna buy it. But, like, at the same time, it's just, like, there's so many quality of life improvements that could have been made to this game that, if you press R, you will stand still while you're squirt with. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to, but... Like, I don't know why they changed the control scheme, but they didn't make, like, improvements to it. Like, they could have put in motion aiming. They could have, kept the control scheme, I guess, slightly the same. Like, they could have changed the camera in Mario 64, you know, but instead they didn't. So it's just like, it's, you know, it's great that they're giving you this nostalgia pack, like, and these are, you know, it's a collection of 3 great games, but they're also games that, you know, could have been made a little bit better. Like right here, like a little, like motion aiming. Oh my god, that was so much easier than I remember it being. So much easier than I remember it being. Get out of here. Heading for the square, get him. Yeah, see, I think it's just something about the way, like, the X button is placed, versus where it was on the GameCube controller, because it had that nice, like, curve shape, right, to it, so, like, the jump button, was, like, right beside the nozzle switch, so it was really easy to, like, jump and then go into a hover. Now it's like it's in this weird place where the jump button is on the right side of the controller, but then the nozzle switch is on the top. I guess it's not that bad, you know, it'll take some getting used to, but it's doable. Whee! Alright, now we're in the game proper. Here we go, Bianco Hills. Wow. Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm not finding I have a hard time with the controls here. Like, they still feel as tight as ever. Mario still does that thing where he, like, turns. Whoops. Spoke too soon. He turns, like, the way he does. You stupid thing. Get out of here, you big old glob. Here we go. Oh, nice. Let's clean up this M symbol. Get ourselves a little blue coin. Noink! Oh, missed it. Whoops. Yes! Ha ha ha! Save after every blue coin, naturally. These things do have some importance. Alright, what are we doing here again? I forget. I think we gotta find Baby Bowser. I mean, Evil Mario. Shadow Mario. That's what I meant to say. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna get some comments about that. Probably not. Nobody watches these. So it's okay. I'll be safe. Yeah, camera control in this game was great. I feel like this I feel like this maybe is this one feels probably the most, like, natural to the controllers. Okay, where are we going? Okay, you know what, actually? I feel like this is, this has been taking a little bit of a while. So why don't we take a little break, and we'll come back and finish this level and jump into Mario Galaxy Part 2 of the Mario 3D All-Stars Ninja Jordan plays.